The National Anti-Terrorism Campaign One Act of Kindness campaign pushes people to do one act for a stranger or help someone in need each week. Now, this is done in hopes of eliminating terrorism throughout the world. And joining me now to talk about that is author and creator of One Act of Kindness, DeiAmor Verus. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Julie.
Hey, so let's talk about, before we talk about this campaign, I want to talk about the book you brought. The title is very interesting, Talk to God.
Well, and everybody's probably going, oh, religious book. It's nothing of the sort. And I bark at my publishers all the time about maybe we should have named it something else. But what it is, it's a very hip, urban flavored kind of book about if a guy in today's world had a chance to talk to God, what are the questions he'd ask him? So it goes through this whole, I mean, if you can imagine just sitting down with God and saying, what about abortion? What about gay marriage? What do you think
so
of...
some serious social issues.
Yeah, but here's where it gets even cooler. It's wrapped around like a Tom Clancy novel. Sorry to Tom, but it's the guy who portrays himself as God is being sought to be killed. So this guy who's asking him all these questions, and he are being chased. And what's really unique about the book is the people that are chasing him are the religious heads trying to assassinate him because it blows in the face of everything that we all know is religion today. So it's really strange, and it's an exciting book.
And how did you come up with this concept? This is very original.
Well, here's the thing. People say, you know, what was this divine, you know, for the love of me, I don't know. It took me about 6 months to write it, and it just poured out of me. And I typically never was a writer. I was just more or less consumed with this thought. And I never wrote 90,000 words before. And it just, all of a sudden, it just came out of me real quick, like my hands were just moving. So, and some of this stuff is really great. And let me tell you the key thing. If you're an agnostic or an atheist and believe in the Big Bang Theory instead of religion, this book melds them together and allows people to go, oh my gosh, I can still believe in the Big Bang Theory and also believe there's a God out there. So, and it does it in a way that's not fairy tale. It's very, how would you put it, scientific melded with religious.
And people are learning something while getting entertainment as well.
Totally.
I mean, it's kind of a mix.
I
like that.
And what's really cool about it is a lot of people that have lost their way, who think there's a supreme being or something, read the book and they turn around and go, I hope this is my God. And it kind of drags them back into something that maybe they kind of gave up on.
All right, you've sold me. I'm taking a copy right now.
I actually brought you.
Later this weekend.
I actually brought you one.
All right, let's talk about the campaign now.
I brought you another gift. It's a wristband.
Oh, thank you.
And it says on it, One Act of Kindness. And what I'm trying to do is, like you, we've all been watching the news, seeing these horrific things happening. Egyptian Air flight, we lost 66 great souls a couple nights ago.
Right.
And I'm getting sick of seeing this. And my mom and dad always said, we have to lock our doors because of 1% of the population is bad. What I'm trying to do is get the 99% of the population to get together and let everybody know we're not going to stand for this anymore. And we're doing it with a silent protest of this wristband. And what I want people to do is they wear it whenever they can. I got mine on. And one time a week, just do something nice for somebody. And then also make yourself available if you see somebody in trouble. And look around for things. The same thing the TSA and all the other police organizations tell us. Keep your eyes peeled for things. And then finally, if we all wear these, it's our silent protest against terrorism. We don't expect everybody to run into the schools or the malls just because you're wearing this wristband. But what I'd like to do is let everybody see, the terrorists out there see, there's a lot of folks out there that don't like what's going on. And together, if we show our allegiance and our solidarity toward or against terrorism, maybe they'll think about doing something else and not bother our neighborhoods anymore.
Very inspiring.
I'm getting tired of just watching people run out of our schools and malls and our movie houses. It's horrible.
It is so difficult to hear and to report on every day, too. One more thing. If people want to learn more about the campaign and purchase your book, where can they go?
DeiAmorVerus.com. You can, and I'd like to say this, if you go to DeiAmorVerus.com and buy one of these for $2, the entire $2 goes to Red Cross, Red Crescent. And what makes that interesting is that I didn't know this until I got involved. Red Cross and Red Crescent are the first responders after a terrorist act. So these are the folks that are making things happen.
On the front lines.
Yeah.
Good
and
job.
all the money, all the $2 goes to them.
Straight
We're
to them.
picking up the postage and the cost of the wristband.
Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me,
Great
Julie.
mission.
Hey, Cincinnati. Thanks a lot.